In a small village called Omidon, there was a very tall stone staircase. It went all the way up until it disappeared into the clouds. No one had ever seen the top. Every 4 months, the village drums would play, and one person's name would be called. The villagers believed it was a great honor to be chosen to climb the stairs and meet the gods in the sky. But there was one problem. Whoever went up never came back down. One morning, the drums called the name of a young girl, Amara. Her older brother Adewale felt his heart fill with fear. The other villagers were singing and celebrating, but he was very scared for his sister. The village elders dressed Amara in a white robe and put special paintings on her face. They told her she was going to a wonderful place. Amara tried to be brave, but Adewale could see she was afraid. He watched her climb the stone steps. She went higher and higher, a small white dot against the big sky. Soon, she disappeared into the clouds. That night, Adewale was very sad. The village had a party, but it felt wrong to him. He did not believe the stairs led to a good place. He loved his sister too much to just let her go. So, he made a plan. He took his father's sharp spear, went to the staircase in the middle of the night, and began to climb. He climbed for hours. The air got cold, and his village below looked like tiny dots of fire. Finally, he got above the clouds. He saw a huge golden door. He pushed it open and walked inside. He was in a room so big it could hold his whole village. At a long table sat giant men. Their skin looked like dry, cracked ground, and their teeth were like sharp rocks. In the middle of the table, on a very big plate, was his sister, Amara. She was tied up, but she was alive. All of Adewale's fear turned into anger. He shouted a loud cry and ran forward with his spear. For a moment, the giants were surprised by his bravery. The biggest giant laughed a loud laugh. "Look, brothers," he boomed. "A little snack has come to join the party." But Adewale was not looking at the giants. He was looking at his sister. He ran to the table, dodged a giant's hand, and stuck his spear deep into one of the table legs. He pushed with all his strength. The big table shook and then crashed to the floor. Food and broken plates went everywhere. The giants shouted in anger. In all the mess, Adewale climbed onto the broken table, quickly cut the ropes holding his sister, and pulled her up. "Run!" he yelled. They ran as fast as they could out the golden door. They heard the giant's heavy footsteps behind them, but they were small and fast. They hurried down the stairs and did not stop until they reached their village. They fell to the ground, trying to catch their breath just as the sun was coming up. All the villagers came running to see what was happening. "He brought her back!" someone shouted. The village elder came through the crowd. He looked angry. "Adewale, what have you done? You have gone against the wishes of the sky gods." Adewale stood up. "There are no gods in the sky," he said loudly so everyone could hear. "There are only monsters, and for years they have been eating our people." He told them everything he saw, the giant men, the strange food, and his sister on a plate. The villagers listened, and their happy faces turned to shock and then to anger. The great honor was not an honor at all. It was a terrible trick. The staircase, which they once thought was a path to a good place, now looked like a dangerous trap. That day, the villagers gathered their spears and bows. They were no longer sending sacrifices. They were going to fight. The time for being afraid was over. The time for war had begun.